Mama's Little Storybook by Mary Roxburgh, 1812, front cover. This book is a very rare survivor. It is one of 5 we have in the Museum of Childhood. That was handmade by a mother, Mary Roxburgh, for her children over 200 years ago. Mary lived for some years in India with her husband, who was a botanist employed by the East India Company to study Indian plants. The Little Birds Sung. The book has stories alongside some hand-drawn pictures and some printed illustrations pasted in. This page begins the story about a little boy who should have been learning in school, but is distracted by a bee flying about from flower to flower. That natural curiosity of a small child in the world around them is recognisable 200 years later. It is a curiosity we often lose as adults and need to be reminded to take notice of nature again. Pretty Bee. The following page follows the bee as it busily makes honey and has no time to play with the small boy. The messaging in the story is very typical of the time, encouraging children not to be idle, but to work hard and to be responsible in their actions, using nature as an example to teach from. Butterfly. This page gives an example of respecting nature, as a child releases a butterfly and wishes not to hurt it. Dog. This page has a lovely illustration of a dog, possibly called Nero, and again reinforces the message to the child to not be idle. Just above the dog, written in pencil, is the word dog with the letter D written backwards, a common mistake made when first learning to write. This book is a wonderful example of how lessons of morality through nature were common in 19th century books. But we can also see the care in which another has taken to make entertainment and education for her children. And it is an example of how children during the era of the British Empire often experienced nature in environments far away from Britain.